Like, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to my underdog immortals. It is definitely the God. Triple ones. You know the rest. Well, I'm gonna get straight to it. This gonna be a video about when the enemy, opposers, whatever you want to label, any entity that's going against those ones, um, we must understand, you know, that the evil ones are losing power every day, every night, every minute, every second. And they're taking a lot of desperate measures, you know, more attacks, even trying to program, you know, what they would label robots to go against those ones. When I said it's about you, I mean that. You are the main character in this movie. And if you're not, then why are you always the trending topic or always just the topic, whether it's positive or negative? They keep their name in your mouth like teeth or like a tongue, if you get my drift. This is a video for anybody that's been going along this walk that seems to be a lot of people waking up and realizing certain things. They're holding you back. You know what I mean? They're holding you back. They're holding me back. As soon as they see you trying to make progress, see, the enemy is so insecure, so scared, especially at this time, where usually in certain time zones, even though we understand that time don't exist, usually you would make it up to a certain level. Now, certain entities are even attacking these kids because they don't want them to grow into their greatness. Because understand, they always say the children are the future, but that's for a whole nother video. You ever notice, just like no matter what you do, you know, you're either not appreciated or there's always somebody there to knock you down when you start climbing, regardless of what you do in life. And like I said, if any of these videos that relate to you and you can feel these videos, then I'm definitely talking to you. Yes, typically you will resemble somebody like me because we understand, we overstand, you know, the struggles. But as what they call this whole consciousness together of all people, you know, everybody has a story. Everyone has a struggle. But I would tell you this is that when people are intimidated, when the enemy is intimidated by your greatness, you got to understand that, overstand that there are always going to be constant attacks. And the reason why it's very important for you to remember that as above, so below, meaning if you're going through a physical war, more than likely it manifested in the spiritual. I can't say which one will be first, whether it manifested in the spiritual first, and then it manifested in what we call this physical. But just understand you are being attacked in so many ways because people do see your greatness. There's a lot of talk about chosen and selected and this and that, as I've stated plenty of times. Is because you have to question if you were quote unquote normal, you will fit right in. You wouldn't have people watching you and stalking you and worrying about what you're doing and being intimidated even when you haven't took, you know, the leap, a step that you really want to take. They're trying to stop you before you even get started. And they know it's going to take legions just to come against those certain ones. That's me. That's you. I be careful when I make videos because I'm sensitive with energy. That's why there could be a lot of things I could be talking about. If I really just wanted to make content, I come to whoever that genuinely view these videos with pureness. I let you know that I'm not perfect. I let you know that I'm still working on a lot of things. There are a lot of certain probably YouTubers that may have a deeper vocabulary, uh, maybe some type of entertainment going on. But this particular channel, I'm not here to entertain. I'm here to let you know that you will overcome any obstacle that you're faced with. Just when you feel like everything is against you, just understand there's a lot that's with you. And move along and understand that you are protected in the midst of a lot of danger. We all just gotta find that purpose of what we're here for and go with it. It could be a little scary sometimes when you don't know what move to make, the next move to make, or what profession you can take to pay these bills that this construct was created for us to be workers. But all of us got to do some form of work while we're here on this earth plane, in this school, in this laboratory, in this battlefield. A lot of talks about the eclipse. We've had many different times, but they saying even the Hebrew Israelites and certain people believe that signifies the covenant of the chosen ones and the tribe of Judah, etc. That's for a whole nother video. Other people have their own opinions about, you know, um, what's going on. So everyone never have the same opinion because we are different in so many different ways, but we one and the same as we have in this experience here. But we all have a mission. Some may be a little greater than others. Some may be a little less, but together we all equal because remember, it's bigger than me. It's bigger than you. It's about us. So I'm always jumping from different subjects, but that's me. And if you rocking with me, all I ask you to do is support. Oh crap. But like I said, something fell. That was a ghost in here. But kind of knocked me off my train of thought. But yeah, when people, that's why they always say the misery love company because it's true. Or some people probably be mad and upset and jealous because they're not selected for certain tasks. But more than likely, they wouldn't be able to handle it and endure all that comes with it. That's the reason why you were selected, chosen, handpicked, you know, created. Because you have all the elements and everything inside of you to handle this. Even when you feel like you can't handle it, because at the end of the day, if you stay focused on what you need to do, regardless of who trying to hate on you, stalk you, attack you, or whatever, you have the power to manifest and make them not exist. And it starts up here. The enemy is losing power, so they're all these evil spirits and demons and all these different entities that's disagreeable are going crazy right now. They trying to stop me. They trying to stop you. They trying to ban this. They trying to do this. all these different things. They give you some of these, they give you these devices too to keep an eye on you, to see what you're saying, see when you're waking up, because they know what time we are in. So this video, I'm saying a few topics, but it's about, especially when you are here to serve that greater purpose, when you are selected, heavily watched individual, there's going to be constant attacks. But one thing you have to remember is, through this lonely journey, you always realize you're not doing this by yourself. But you have to listen to that inner voice and be careful, because every voice that you hear may not be of source. Of of what they will say, God, or a higher self. Because you got to understand, the devil communicates with you too. The archons, they could show up as your family members or anything in a dream. But you got to have discernment. They're going to hate on you. They're going to do all these different things, especially when your vibration is constantly going high, even when it's low. Even at your lowest form, when you, one of these selected individuals, when and again, everybody use this chosen, and that's the closest thing to say what that really is. And if you think it don't exist, then I advise you to do your own due diligence. See, a lot of people think it's a gift to be chosen. You got to be willing to go through all the aggression, the tribulations, the people looking at you funny, the people that's just hating on you. You never met them, at least you think you never met them. Familiar spirits, monitoring entities. Those just the ones they're a lower level. All they can do is monitor, so they just monitor and watch. But when you're dealing with different entities, then that's a different ballgame. But always understand that you are what you say you are, what you believe you are, and anything that you truly believe wholeheartedly, no matter who or what come against you, if you believe, speak it to existence, and everything else, then no weapon formed shall prosper. See, a lot of people get a lot of misunderstandings about this flesh. It's a meat suit. When we come into this world, into this vessel, we have to wear this. There's no difference between somebody going into outer space or going into another, however it is. You can't just have nothing on when you enter in different ozone layers and things of that such. You have to have oxygen or certain other things. And if you see other entities that come, they still in the body. You're still in some kind of a flesh suit. It may not all look the same. But yeah. So I know I've been jumping around, but again, just know you are the controller of your destiny. The only thing these devils can really do is deceive you to believe that you are not. And once you realize this whole time that this devil and all these entities been trying to scare you and instill fear into you, the whole time they've been terrified of the ones. So I'm here to say, just keep going. As you going through it, I'm going through it. Some people call it the dark night of the soul. Some people may have different aspects of what you're going through when that veil is, being lifted, and your eyes are opening wide. Because a lot of people's eyes are wide shut. So yeah, man, I'm out. It's triple ones. The God I own is 13. If you like what you hear, all I say is get them likes up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Check out the short feeds. I have not went live in a while. It depends on how things start going. I plan on doing more lives, etc. Yeah, I'm out. Trip. I own this.